A study tracking over 1,800 women undergoing fertility treatment revealed something remarkable. High adherence to a Mediterranean diet increased pregnancy rates by 35% and implantation rate by 34%. You see, this wasn't just a small study. This was consistent result and evidence across multiple research centers for many years. So in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to share with you the exact Mediterranean foods and meal structure these women use and why it works for both natural conceptions and IVF, and how you and your partner's diet both play an essential role. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Katrin Chong here, fertility dietitian and founder of Pristine Fertility. Before we dive in, 95% of you watching our channel right now haven't subscribed to our channel yet. So if you hit that subscribe button right now, it will really help our small team produce weekly evidence-based fertility content just like this. So I would really appreciate you to do us a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Let's get started. So let's start with sharing with you what are the top 7 Mediterranean foods that form the foundations of Mediterranean eating style. So be sure to take a screenshot of this list for your next grocery shopping list if you want. Number 1, extra virgin olive oil. So this can be used as your primary daily cooking oil. And here's why. The polyphenols, which is the antioxidant compound in the extra virgin olive oil, are a very strong anti-inflammatory agents that help to reduce your body inflammations. And what inflammation means is chronic inflammations can potentially disrupting ovulation as well as hormone balance. So these healthy fats helps to improve as well insulin sensitivity, balancing the blood sugar level, which also supports regular hormones as well as ovulation. So make sure you use it for your daily cooking, or you may want to drizzle it over your salad. And as a general rule, you can aim for 1 or 2 tablespoons as part of your cooking, or maybe as a salad dressing every day. Moving on, number 2, fatty fish, which is rich in omega-3, such as salmon, sardine, or even mackerel. So you want to aim at about 2 servings per week. As a general rule, that would be equivalent to roughly about 2 typical fillet size. You see, research shows that omega-3 fatty acids, also known as the good healthy fats, improve both the egg and embryo quality in women undergoing fertility treatment, and potentially it can also enhance the success rate. Now, what makes it so interesting is that the EPA and DHA, which is the omega-3 compound in this fish, also can help to reduce body chronic inflammation. And once again, it helps to support fertility by helping to improve the blood flow as well as creating a more receptive environment to support implantation. Now, not just for the ladies, for men as well, omega-3 are essential to support the sperm membrane, so sperm health and motility. And one particular study found that men with a higher omega-3 level also tend to have better sperm as well as a better fertilization rate.
You can't control how many eggs you were born with or how age affects the quantity. But here's the good news. You can definitely influence your egg health. So over the next 90 days, the eggs preparing for ovulation are directly impacted by what you eat, how you live, how you manage stress, your hormone balance, and even the inflammation and oxidative stress in your body. That means your daily choices matter more than you have been told. Hi, I'm Katrin, the fertility dietitian, and I want you to know that you don't need to pause the clock. You just need to give your body the right tool and support to protect the eggs you still have. Want to learn more? Make sure you grab my free fertility e-guide now and discover the 10 powerful strategies to optimize your egg health naturally starting today. Click the link in the description box and grab your copy now.
Number 3, leafy greens and colorful vegetable. So I'm talking about vegetable like spinach, kale, broccoli, capsicums, or even tomato. So these are your antioxidant powerhouse. So imagine you eat like rainbow, right? Rainbow colorful type of vegetables or even fruits as part of your daily meal. You see, your eggs as well as your partner's sperm are vulnerable to something what we call oxidative stress, which is essentially it can damage the cellular health as well as affecting the DNA quality. And nutrients such as vitamin C, E, folate or carotenoid in this vegetable basically act like a protecting shield that helps to protect the damaging effect from the oxidative stress. So you want to make sure that getting enough of folate, not just from the natural food source, but of course to also take the appropriate dose of folic acid before you try to conceive at least a month before. So quick tips today is to make sure you aim to fill half of your plate with a colorful rainbow type of vegetable at every meal. Moving on, number 4, whole grain. So what we want to do is make sure we swap or avoid as much as refined carbs, such as white bread, white rice, or white processed pasta for more whole grain version. Things like brown rice, quinoa, raw oats, or even whole grain bread, right? So the fiber in the whole grain basically also helps to regulate your blood sugar level, which directly can impact the balance of your insulin hormone. You see, when your insulin spike and crash, it can disrupt the hormonal balance needed to support a healthy ovulation. Now, studies show that women who eat more whole grain in an appropriate daily amount and less refined grain also tend to have a lower risk of ovulatory infertility. Now, moving on, number 5, having more legumes and plant-based protein. So we're talking about lentils, chickpea, black beans, and kidney bean, for example. These are the staple in the Mediterranean eating style. So they provide plant-based protein, fiber, and as well as key minerals like iron and zinc. And here's a fascinating finding. An extensive Harvard study found that replacing just one serving of animal protein with plant protein was associated with 50% lower risk of ovulatory infertility. Now, you don't have to go to switch to a full vegetarian diet, but basically increasing more plant-based food versus animal-based protein can be a very first important start to help to boost your fertility. Now, number 6, nuts and seeds. You see, a small handful of nuts daily is really beneficial as nuts contain a wide variety of nutrients, over 22 nutrients in that small handful of nuts. And walnuts particularly are beneficial because they are one of the best plant sources that contain omega-3 fatty acid, the healthy fats too. And other type of nuts such as almonds also provide vitamin E, which is another form of important antioxidant. And pumpkin seeds, particularly also rich in zinc, which are critical for both eggs and sperm health. Now, one study worth to mention showing that men who ate specifically roughly 2 handfuls of walnuts daily for 12 weeks also had a significant improvement in sperm health and quality. Now, lastly, the magic number 7 top Mediterranean food, which is avocado. So avocado is rich in monounsaturated fats and also rich in fiber, folate, and vitamin E. You see, these healthy fats in avocado support hormone reproduction. Hormones such that estrogen, progesterone are all made from cholesterol and fat. If you are not eating enough of healthy fat, it can also affect your body hormone production.
Trying to get pregnant and want to nourish your body the right way? Our free 7-day fertility meal plan is designed to support egg health, balance hormones, and reduce inflammations using real food you will actually enjoy. Now, inside the meal plan, you will get 7 days of dietitian-approved meals, easy and delicious recipe, and done for you grocery list. It's completely free and it's a perfect first step if you are ready to take charge of your fertility journey. So grab your copy now and tap the link in the description box.
Now, you may wonder why this specific combination of food is effective. It comes down to 3 mechanisms. So number 1, like I mentioned, the anti-inflammatory environment. So the typical Western diet, which is high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats, can tend to trigger chronic low-grade inflammation, right? So this isn't just about feeling, puffy. It's about really systematic stress that throws off your hormonal balance, and it can disrupt ovulations as well as ultimately impacting the egg quality. And the Mediterranean diet basically does the opposite. It is rich in healthy fats, antioxidant, and the fiber. It work really well together to calm your body inflammations and creating much more stable hormonal environment for your egg cell to grow and nurture properly, right? Mechanism number 2, antioxidant protection. So your eggs take about 90 days to mature before ovulation, and during that time, they are vulnerable to oxidative damage from unstable molecules called free radical, and this damage can also affect the DNA inside your eggs. So basically, the antioxidant found in these colorful types of vegetables, fruit, nuts, whole grain, or even olive oil can help to neutralize these free radicals, again adding the additional protecting layer to support your egg health during this very critical window. And mechanism number 3 is better blood sugar and insulin regulation. So you see, when you have more fiber and whole grain, good quality of carbs, as well as vegetables and legumes, they help to slow down the sugar absorption in each meal. So what it means is it prevent the blood sugar spike and the crash that after a big meal that can disrupt insulin level. So when you have a much more stabilized insulin control, it also means better hormonal signaling, better ovulation as well. And don't forget, this isn't just about you. Male factor infertility also involved in up to 50% of cases. So these exact Mediterranean foods as well as eating patterns also benefits your partner to help to support sperm health, right? So sperm are also particularly vulnerable to oxidative damage. Like I mentioned, the antioxidants, which is rich in this type of eating style, also protect sperm DNA, improve motility. Also, the antioxidant in this diet also protects sperm DNA as well as sperm health. And as a final note, you don't have to be perfect, right? So this isn't about restriction or never enjoy a treat. It's about the overall eating pattern, right? Aim for 80-20% rule, right? So follow as much of this Mediterranean eating approach as much as you can. So focus on consistent daily choices. They help you to maximize your chances of pregnancy success. Now, if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe as well as downloading all your free resources in the description link below. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and share in the comments what inspired you today and which specific food you hope to introduce more often. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be still here supporting you every week, and I hope to see you in next week's episode. Bye for now.